Local radio wants to stream too. Local radio wants to mean too. Local radio, get your app for free too. Local radio, local radio, local radio. Too. Local radio, what you need too. Local radio, music for every genre too. Local radio reviews are you need too. Local radio, local radio, local ready. Set. Are you ready to get local?
All right, if you're not ready to get loco, it helps to turn the mic on. Well then, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. I do know, DJ Sickness may or may not join us tonight. We've got a ton of great freaking music going on, and, I'm going to give updates based on, all the shows that I've seen and what I didn't see. But you know what? Let's start off with some Belfast six-pack. Let's Sleep with the Devil.
This one's called Devin.
Yes.
All right, I thought we were going to do some Belfast six-pack. I guess we're not going to. Of course we are. I just got to find, something else. All right. This is just not working out the way I want it to. I keep on wanting to play six-pack, Belfast six-pack. I'm thinking about beer right now. But, while I'm looking for, finding where the hell I put that stuff at, here is Rabbit Assassin in for the kill.
Material witness on an aggravated battery with a handgun, and they believe might be in retaliation to your testimony.
All right. That was a rabid assassin in for the kill, and I apologize to Belfast Six Pack. So here we go. We're gonna do their interactive song right now, even though I'd rather do "Slept with the Devil" because I love that song. Here's some SPDB, as DJ Sickness would say. Smoke pot, drink beer. Right, and if you have not heard a live performance from Belfast Six Pack of that song, you just don't know what you're missing. All right, for people that don't know, we did stream 3 shows. 2 of them was with DJ Sickness, and then the other one, he was over at the X Fest, which or the X Going Away party, which we were going to stream, but we were told that we couldn't. You believe that? We were told that we couldn't, and then Mitch was told that he couldn't. We couldn't. I mean, it was just ridiculous. But it is what it is, and I'm not going to hold any hate against anybody because there's no point in that. You know, let's go on to party tradition, as everybody's probably hungover from the weekend, with some hookah water by R. Burgundy.
He's made of staples and broken bones, bruises from chapters, stories untold. If I had a wish, it'd be make him whole. He's barely alive, so is his soul. Oh, he's made of staples and broken bones, bruises from chapters, stories untold. If I had a wish, it'd be make him whole. He's barely alive, so is his soul. I'm gonna call him mine. I'm gonna call him a Frankenstein. Shut up, you're playing from inside. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him mine. I'm gonna call him a Frankenstein. Shut up and bleeding from inside. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him.
This is brand new. Cheers the Embers Candle.
Repetition of your yesterdays. You wear the skin of a liar, hiding behind the saints you see. The sinner you have always wanted to be. Close the shades, hide yourself from all pain. Light a candle in your room, then tear your life away. As you watch it slowly slip away, denied by what's left of yourself. The desperation leaves you hollow, and as you burn out all their sympathy. Close the shades, hide yourself from all pain. Light a candle in your room, then tear your life away. You said it'd be the last time, but you take it anyway. And now you can't find that peace of mind. That peace of mind. You said be the last time. Close the shades, hide yourself.
Rewind.
Repetition of your yesterdays. You wear the skin of a liar, hiding behind the saints you see. The sinner you have always wanted to be. Close the shades, hide yourself from all pain. Light a candle in your room, then tear your life away. As you watch it slowly slip away, denied by what's left of yourself. the last time. Close the shades, hide yourself.
Could I find a face
This is sick!
in a paper chase? Or would I only find I'm left behind a trace I can't erase?
The name of this song's Nerve Wreck.
I'm freaking out again, deleting all my friends. I never backed them up. I failed to save them in my database. But if you ask me why I'm crazy, it's because I'm suffocating. I fail to see what's killing me is me. I can't turn and walk away. Could you clue me in? Tell me where I've been. Is this reality or some waking dream or someplace in between? Does it all add up? Or is it just random thoughts? A fucking autopilot, paint saturated the way we think. But if you ask me why I'm crazy, it's because I'm suffocating. I fail to see what's killing me is me. I can't turn and walk away. Does it nerve-wrack you that I speak the truth? Because I've come to find I've had to stand in line for those I thought I stood beside. But as far as you're concerned, it's just another lesson learned. Does it feel like I've just been a waste of time? Because it feels like you're wasting mine. What if you ain't why I'm crazy? It's because I'm suffocating. I fail to see what's killing me is me. and you're not here, and I've learned to walk away.
All right, that was sick, nerve-wracking. Here we go. Stands with Fist, EMD.
One go into the edge again. We into the fall. We into the fall, the fall, the fall, the fall. I can't make it any better for you. Something stick one that brings me down. I can't make this better than it is right now. Throw it, bring it to the now. Throw it, bring it down. Throw it, bring it to the now. Throw it, bring it down. Silence. Nothing. I can't let this one go. We into the edge again. We into the fall. We into the fall, the fall, the fall, the fall. I can't make it any better for you. Will take you to the edge again. Nothing will make us fall. Nothing will take you to the edge again. Nothing will make you fall. Nothing will take you to the edge again. And nothing will make you fall. Will take us to the edge again. I said nothing will make us fall. Nothing will take you to the edge again. Nothing will make you fall. Nothing will take you to the edge again. And nothing will make you fall.
Omega down, restraint. Once again, Omega down, restraint. I love this song. This is Unite by Minor 9.
This isn't the way we want to live, but we get what they give. This is an anthem for those who want more. No more living in remorse. There's no way you will escape. You're locked inside by your mind. There's no way you'll get away. Well, I have already tried. Those who stand back, watching the big wheel, pray for the day it stands still. With only moments, and it's coming soon. Claim your moment, wait for doom. There's no way you will escape. You're locked inside by your mind. No way you'll get away. For the keys too hard to find. We must gather, march through the towns. No time to waste planning now. We can't plot, draw battle lines. We must unite to survive. There's no way you will escape. You're locked inside by your mind. There's no way you'll get away. For the keys too hard to find. There's no way we can escape. We're locked inside by our minds. There's no way we'll get away. For the keys too hard to find.
You're such a waste of life.
This is Anthems of Imperium, the sound asylum.
Friends in the window. Temptation of persistence. Your mind, horrors on my conscience. Set me free. Give anything to silence. Silence of screams. Bleed. Free from a world that took everything.
This is Aviv.
I know things are crazy. You have some love for me. I'm trying to hard for the first time you push me. I try to escape, recover my head. Get the gravity details all around me. Everything I know, no matter how I try. It's always a struggle. I can't never find it well. They don't know this story. I can't stand inside of me. I can't find it away. Bring us away. I could help you. You would let me. All this family. It could save us both. Could save us both. I'm not hard, it's hard. Oh, no, no. I can't see the light at the end of time. Please don't go, I can't stand I can't find it away. Bring us away. I could help you if you were there. All this family, it could save us both. It could save us both. I want you to finding the need is the one-way street. I won't stand by together. We don't know. I can't stand inside the street. Get lost in the way. Bring us away. I could help you if you would let me. All this family, it could save us both. Could save us both. We don't know the story. I can't stand inside the street. I can't hide it away. Bring us away. I could help you if you would let me. All this family, it could save us both. Save us both.
Dig up, y'all. This is Johnny Wild from the band Blindside Thunder, and you're listening to the best internet radio right here on 2 Loco Radio. Crank it up.
How about some Inside Illusions?
Confused.
Absolute nailhead.
Give me lights and thunder. Give me roaring crowds. Give me pyrotechnics. Let me play loud. I'm the god of metal. I possess the stage. You're my congregation. Young hearts filled with rage. Let the music fill your soul. Give it up for rock and roll. Let me hypnotize your mind. Lost in darkness for all time. Let me wrap you in my dream. Give you everything you need. Like a nail into the head. Your dreams are dead. You are now my children. You will fan the flames of this new religion. Join me in the game. I bring you this promise to keep rage alive. We will serve the master until day we die. Let the music fill your soul. Give it up for rock and roll. Let me hypnotize your mind. Lost in darkness for all time. Let me wrap you in my greed. Give you everything
All right. I gotta tell you. We had 3 great shows that I was a part of. Not really. I was just, me and DJ Sickness were just streaming the action. Other than yesterday at the Whiskey River, DJ Sickness was actually the MC or the shot caller, the announcer, whatever you want to call him. He was it. And they, mentioned my name, and I was like, no, I'm not going up there. I'm good. All right, but anyway, yesterday was a fantastic show. Absolutely phenomenal. We had, Triumph Under Fire. Awesome band out of the Tri-Cities. I believe they're out of Greenville, Tennessee. Then we had All or Nothing out of Chattanooga. They had some, there were some mic issues and everything, but they prevailed and got through it. Did an awesome job. And then Belfast Six Pack blew the house down, or blew the roof down, or burned the house down. That didn't even sound right. But they had a very interactive show, and it was a blast. The day before, we were up. Let's see here. We originally were supposed to go to the X Going Away party. I was there. I was all ready to stream, and then I heard, can't stream. And I'm like, all right. And I understood why. I wasn't near the, soundboard. I was all the way by the merchandise. You can't run wires with a bunch of people. What if a wire hit somebody? That's understandable. Why, Mitch said, hey, let's put him in the back where he's away from people. He's got his own, surge protector and everything else. And all his wires and all that. They said, no, didn't I tell you before that you're not going to stream? I said, okay, and I was afraid to pull out my phone because I would have been escorted out anyway. Thank you so much, and I'm really grateful because by that happening, I was able to go out to, Greenville, Tennessee, at the 11E Sports Bar, and I got to see a killer show with Lot 9. And Bent to Break, and it was phenomenal. And I was very grateful. Everybody was shouting "2 Local Radio" and everything. It felt like $1 million, and they did it yesterday too. Everybody shouted out, and then of course DJ Sickness shouted us out, and it was awesome, absolutely awesome. It just means that we're getting somewhere. Or, more people are recognizing who we are and appreciating who we are, and that's awesome. Prior to that, I went up to, the Open Core, did the 4th annual fest. Chris Stale, he, made an important announcement, talked about all the future things that they have going great there, and, we wish him the best as far as that. And they also announced, Night Owl Fridays. Over at the Open Court. I think it's starting in September or something. And, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem them doing what they, need to do and feel they need to do. And, the bands and everything. If that's what they want to do, that's great. It doesn't bother us one way or another because, it's not like we just play, East Tennessee bands that we play a ton of them, and I'm looking to play them all. If you would just get me your music, Ray B at 2localradio.com. Once again, it's Ray B at 2localradio.com, and that's the number 2. Any bands out in the East Tennessee area, or any good bands, and if your band was just formed, you never did a show before, you have no following. And people tell you suck, please don't submit me music, man. There's nothing against it, but sometimes you got to develop as a band before, you actually are ready to do any kind of radio, even internet radio. I just don't like playing, a bunch of bands that suck. We currently don't, and we're just going to continue that tradition. But if it could help somebody and whatnot, that's wonderful. Just like the Of Eve wasn't the best, recording, but it was based on what they could afford at the time, and it was still, killer. But if that was, really poor presentation, yeah, I probably wouldn't have played it. That's just me. But I had a blast at the open chord. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, all the great staff over at Night Owl Music and at the open chord. Thank you, everybody out at 11 East Sports Bar. Thank you, everyone over at Whiskey River, I believe it's called. Out in Knoxville. And we're looking to do tons and tons of shows once we can have the time to do it. At the end of the day, we're just one group of people. So, that form this hybrid radio station, shuttlecast, whatever you want to call it. And, we're still getting our ducks in a row, and we're still, working on our live experience to make it the best it possibly can be. If we can't hook it to the soundboard, I mean, what can we do? We can only do it the old-fashioned way through mics. Sometimes the levels are off, but hey, it's better than nothing. The alternative is you have nothing, or, really, there's nothing you could do. I mean, if you're in an area where, Wi-Fi stinks or sucks or whatever, you can only, work on your mobile hotspot, and not all phones will work. And not all, and sometimes none of them work. So you just got to make best do with the best you have and just rock on. That's what we do here at 2 Local Radio. We matter because you matter, because the bands matter and the fans matter, period. And without bands, without listeners, without fans, we are nothing. And that should be every radio station's motto. It's not, but it should be. All right, but I think I've, talked up a storm and everything. Oh, here we go. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say at the open chord, Doc Isaac totally ripped the set. I know this is a mainly a rock, metal, punk show, but I'm telling you, anybody that can rhyme off a Game Boy and sing is talented, period. And the other bands were, great bands as well, and there was a big band. What were they called? Oh, yeah, Mass Driver. Mass Driver was in the building and tore the roof off. And, the Art Of was awesome. And then the name I could not pronounce. They did a good, version of songs. I'm not big into, the singing in Chinese, but it is what it is. And, everything. And if there was any I missed, I do apologize. All right, but you're listening to 2 Local Radio. .com. Then that's the number 2. You matter because you matter. We are the future of radio. And without further ado, let's get back to the music because I need to shut the fuck up. All right, here we go. Here is Shotline. Make you beg. This is Coleus. Bang, bang, pow.
Everyone aware? How about you, man? You look like you've got some kind of progression. Care to take a shot? How about you, sir? Try your luck and win 15 minutes of fame! The newspaper tells me that it's cool to be a shooter. That if I pack, I'll get my name in lights. Caution planners by the method of a gun. Yeah, to make the cut, I'll take you to new heights. Bang, pow, there goes another gun. Bang, pow, he says he's just a pawn. Bang, pow, he'll get his draws and tail. Bang, pow, all us for share. Society tells me I have no basic value. Just 'cause I'm out about the people's time. The grammar thrown at me was sure to get attention. Well, better wait until you meet that time. Bang, pow, there goes another gun. Bang, pow, he says he's just a pawn. Bang, pow, and yet he draws his tail. Bang, pow, all us will share. Full of block by block, stir by stir, and shot by shot. Soldiers pressed against the glass until the world they couldn't pass. Bullet Bridge force that day is never gonna go away. Bang, bang, pow!
All right. We just played Divided We Stand, which Coleus, Coleus, bang, bang, pow. We still have a 6-prong paw. We have Element A440 coming up next. We have Scars We Bear, Lucid Fly, One Eye Doll, Three Shades of Red, Liz Ventura, Imprint, and we go on and freaking on. We're just rocking, and of course we got Systematic Hate. Let me tell you something about Systematic Hate. When you hear the new intro or the previous intros that we've done, the music is provided by Systematic Hate. They're a band out of Florida. Chris is a genius and a mastermind. That's what I gotta say about that, and we're gonna be playing their brand new song, Revolt. Right now, here is Element A440, The Freak.
Bang,
This is Six Prong Bob, the 1%.
وسماكم المسلمين
This is Jason.
This is Derek.
This is Adam.
This is River Dog.
And we're Liar's Dice.
You're listening to 2 Loco Radio. We matter because you matter.
It's gods we bear rearrange. Right, people ask, they're like, hey, you're from Tennessee, and why isn't it just not just all Tennessee bands that y'all play? Because when we think of local, we're not thinking based on area code. We're thinking about, bands that are either, on the way to stardom, already at stardom, but not exactly, cross the mainstream barrier. And even if they did, as long as we have permission, it don't matter anyway. And those that financially are very talented but cannot afford. Now, I'm not saying that we don't play East Tennessee bands. You could ask any East Tennessee band. They send stuff to us all the time, and we play them. But, it's not like just East Tennessee's listening to us. We got tons of listeners from Knoxville, the Tri-Cities area, Virginia. We've got Maryland. We've got Connecticut. We've got New York. We've got Vegas. We've got Cali. We've got Chicago. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on all day and all night. And that's not even including those, international, because we are anywhere on any device, listen at any time at your own leisure. But it is awesome, when you can, listen to a live show. That we do a live radio show, or even live, You know, that's why we go and we stream, live music at different places, because we don't want to, stream the exact same bands over and over and over again. You'll be like, well, I heard this band 14 times in 3 weeks. So, that would make no sense. Plus, I'm going to be honest with you. I was born out in Long Beach, California, raised out in Connecticut, spent time out in Jacksonville, and, out here, in Knoxville, Tennessee, or right outside. And where is my local? I would be offended somebody if I didn't play, at least those 4, states. I mean, Florida, Connecticut, Cali, and, of course, Tennessee. And, I'm not going to, disregard somebody from a different area. That's stupid. That's not smart business-wise, and, it helps, promoters down the line. It's like, hey, yeah, I was listening to your show, and I heard this band. Where are they from? All right, well, how can we book them down here? That's what it's about. It's about networking. If you're in a band and you're all about me and fuck networking, well, then you're going to be in for a rude awakening when you can't book nowhere. Because in this day and age, you got to be able to network, and you got to be able to talk to other people to know what's hot and what's not. One website won't tell you that. Just one listening to one of our radio shows won't tell you that. But if you listen all the time, you'll see we have a large variety of music. Everything from rock, to punk, to metal, the country, the pop, the hip-hop, the blues, the reggae, the R&B, to we've even played classical music before. I used to do a mix of them all, and now we're doing a little more genre-based, to increase, the audience a bit. But that doesn't mean I won't throw some variety in there, too, because that's just me, and I'm Ray Ray, and I'm a crazy bastard. Or, people know of me. But then again, nobody's really seen me drunk at a show. I've been drinking either water or a few beers. If I started going, drinking a lot more, oh my. I mean, I'd be so into the show. I mean, talk about a fan. I mean, I wouldn't be, hurt nobody or anything, but I'd be, damn. All right, anyway. Anyway, here we go. Here's Lucid Fly waiting. I'll shut the fuck up now. You're listening to twolocalradio.com. Warning, it contains explicit fucking everything.
Ask you so many times. I've tried taking chances, looking for answers. How much time goes by? watching it unfold. I'm waiting. Oh, what does the future hold?
What I know, be my friend.
There's a girl across the street from me. I buried her son beneath that tree. I don't know why she's mad at me. He was thinking up my garage, you see. Love. I met a cute boy, he liked my smile. We fell in love for a little while. He kissed me on the lips and it tasted sweet, so I chopped him into pieces and cooked his meats. We call that brisket here in Texas, don't we? Serial killers are people too. If you take away the voices, I'm just like you. I'll hack you up and bury you in my yard. But why does making friends have to be so very hard? I made a dress from a choir girl's skin. I wore it to church, the preacher said I'd sin. Forgive me, Father, for my fashion crime. Your skin is so nice, I'll use yours next time. And I did. Serial killers are people too. If you take away the voices, I'm just like you. I'll hack you up and bury you in my yard. But why does making friends have to be so very hard? La 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 la. Everybody! La 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 la. Legend! La 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 la
Can you hear me? inside lithium. Don't wanna forget how it feels without lithium. I wanna stay in love with my sorrow. But God, I wanna let it go. Come to bed, don't make me sleep alone. Couldn't hide the emptiness, you let it show. Never wanted it to be so cold. Just didn't drink enough to say you love me. Why can't hold on to me? Wonder what's wrong with me. Lithium, don't wanna lock me up inside lithium. Don't wanna forget how it feels without lithium. I wanna stay in love with my sorrow. Don't wanna let it lay me down this time. Drown my will to fly. Here in the darkness, I know myself. Can't break free until you let it go. Let me go. Darling, I forgive you after all. Anything is better than to be alone. And in the end, I guess I had to fall. Always find my place among the ashes. I can't hold on to me. Wonder what's wrong with me. Lithium, don't wanna lock me up inside lithium. Don't wanna forget how it feels without lithium. Stay in love with me. I'm gonna let it
All right, before we play Systematic Hate, this is the one that did the background music for our new intro. Band's called Systematic Hate out of Florida. Right, but here is our new intro first, and then we're going to play Revolt.
To local radio, what's the stream to? Local radio, what's that mean to? Local radio, get your app for free to. Local radio, local radio, local radio. To local radio, what you need to. Local radio, forever John Reed to. Local radio, reviews are you need to. Local radio, local radio, local radio. Set. Are you ready to get local?
All right, and here's Systematic Hate, Revolt.
Another case of mistaken identity, followed by enemies accusing me of causing catastrophes. Woe is me. Give you the courtesy of fighting back with urgency. No discrepancy, no this motherfuckers. You may stop and murder all this right here was fine until you cross that steady banging these heads until the hatred is paid. All this right here is fine until you cross that line. I'ma get mine, break you into. We'll never fall for you. We won't let you win this time. We won't let you win this time. We've come so far and we won't die. We won't die. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to fight back against the travesties of the world. For every hurtful word spoken, for every punch thrown, for every drop of blood spilled, we will be there to fight back, waiting, ready, prepared to die.
How about some East Tennessee love? Here's Imprint, Monsters Like Us.
Woke up in this wasteland to find myself alone again, and everything I love is gone away. They tried to take my everything and leave me here with nothing, but yet I'm still standing here.
me from the dark within. The night had fallen, freezing my mind. I was tumbling way out of line, running out of The bright light opened my eyes and turned my life around. The key to my surprise is in the book that I found. I didn't fully understand before the light filled me. Sometimes it takes a book to open blind eyes. Sometimes it takes a book to open my eyes. Sometimes it takes a book to open blind eyes. Sometimes it takes a book to open my eyes. Oh, yeah.
All right, that was Axel Creek, Blind Eyes, and here's the Garage Boys. Wait a second, Garage Boys, you gotta let me announce you, damn it. This is the Garage Boys, baby, we're having a threesome.
I never had a fantasy so fine and chill. I never had a woman just so rather as you. But I want it. Oh, baby, I want it. Ooh, I want it. Hug me and you. Ooh. I don't wanna beg, I don't wanna crawl. So if you're feeling I do it, just give me a holler. I want it. Oh, baby, I want it. Ooh, I want it. Hug me and you. So let me in, baby, I'm in love with you. I'm begging and I'm pleading, I'm in love with you too. 'Cause I want it. Oh, baby, I want it. Ooh, I want it. Hug me and you. Oh, I wanna take you on the left, I wanna take you on the right. Let me hear your BS calls ringing through the night. 'Cause I want it. Oh, baby, I want it. Ooh, I want it. Hug me and you. Oh.
You know, baby, when you're a rough, tough, blue collar kind of guy like the Duff here, one chai latte with soy, no sugar, after another gets kind of boring. Once in a while, a big man like me needs a caramel macchiato. You know what I'm trying to say.
I never had a fantasy so fine and chill. I never had a woman just so rather as you. And I want it. Oh, baby, I want it. Ooh, I want it. I wanna have a threesome with you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Diggs.
Timmy D.
Gormander.
And Jared from Fool's Brew, and you're listening to Two Loco Radio, the future of radio.
This is Love Sick Radio. Numb me up.
Is this normal? How it became, and war after war after war with me. Are you satisfied the way I bleed? And war after war after war with me. Numb me up, dumb me down, baby, shut me up, steal the truth, hate me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. Pull me in, drag me down, make me cry for you, lie for you, break me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. I guess I'll get what I deserve over and over again for you. I'll take my licks and hope they heal over and over again for you. Numb me up, dumb me down, baby, shut me up, steal the truth, hate me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. Pull me in, drag me down, make me cry for you, lie for you, break me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. I guess I'm sick of second guessing, messing with my brain waves. I made my mind up and I'll stay. And I suppose we could go a million different ways, but I am just an animal stuck inside my cage. Do I have to lay me down 6 feet in the dirt? Do I have to kill myself for you to feel me hurt? Numb me up, dumb me down, baby, shut me up, steal the truth, hate me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. Pull me in, drag me down, and I'll get it out. Losing all, get it back. I know it's how this goes. I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy.
All right, on other radio stations, you might have heard 15 songs. We played 47 different bands, 47 in the last 2 hours and 12 minutes. We still smoke. Yeah, smoked. We still spoke. All right, we played. Let's go through the list here. Six Pack Belfast. Our Burgundy. Stitch Stop Hard. Tears the Embers. Sick. Stands with Fist. Omega Down. Minor 9. Anthem of Emporium. Of Eve. Inside. Absalon. Vita We Stand. Coleus. Shotline. Element 8440. Scars We Bear. Lucid Fly. Six Prong Awe. One-Eyed Doll. Three Shades of Red. Lisa Ventura. Systematic Hate. Imprint. Axel Creek. Garage Boys. Love Sick Radio. And here's One Last Chance, Beacon.
See the young men take a chance.
I apologize. My math is just a little bit off. Technically it's like 33, 34, 47. It's the same difference, right? Not really. But the point is, we're not gabbing, forever. And even when me and DJ Sickness are on, we at least get good 25, 30 songs, each show. So if you times that by 5 times a week, 30 times 5 is 30, 60, 90, 120. 150 songs in a week. And only a 3-hour set. Damn. All right. Or maybe even more, because here's Fifth Street Saints. 30. right. That's Fifth Street Saints Dirty. Here's some Shallow Point. Nothing left. All right, for those that are going to be listening the rest of the week, we got some all or nothing CDs, 5-song EPs we're going to be giving away, and some all or nothing koozies. say all or nothing, no excuses, no regrets, no apologies. Any other band that wants to, help out with promotions as far as giveaways for the audience, whether it's CDs, koozies, T-shirts, hats, whatever your band, it helps out your band at the same time. It helps us out. I'm just throwing it out there. All right, but anyway, here is Tattermask Asylum, and you're listening to Ray Ray on the Drunk and Disorderly Show. DJ Sickness is handling something. That's his business, not mine. And you are listening to 2LocoRadio.com. I probably shouldn't say it that way, but it is what it is. And I'm probably one of the hardest working guys that does it for free. If you don't believe me, ask all around Knoxville and the Tri-Cities. I was everywhere, literally. Met like so many great bands and so many great people. And, DJ Sickness does a hell of a job too, though. He's no slouch in any means. He sets up interviews. He's absolutely awesome at what he does. And everybody else, that's a part of 2Loco or does cross-promotion with 2Loco. Radio is awesome. Such as Twisted Hillbilly Records and Magazine. Such as the Benzotti Live. He does cross-promoting. Ad UK Hip Hop. And, if you need a wonderful candle and you want to get laid, guys, check out Scented Candles. .co. That will really get you out of the doghouse. I'm sure after this weekend, a lot of people are. So, all right, here's Tattermask Asylum. I'll shut the.
Don't feel what they say. Don't do what they do. Don't follow their inside. This is news, it made front page. How lovely is the girl on stage? I take the compliments in stride, but I'm ugly inside. I paint my nails, I paint my face, I take the stage and present my case. As they growl and hiss and criticize, I know exactly what they've said. I hear their thoughts inside my head, set me ablaze with angry eyes, because I'm ugly inside. I taught myself not to feel, to use my vices to heal all the pain deep inside, to make the voices subside. The screams of envy and greed, the call of hunger and need, I drown them out one more time and tell the world I'll be fine. I paint my nails, I paint my face, I take the stage and present my case. As they growl and hiss and criticize, I know exactly what they've said. I hear their thoughts inside my head, setting me ablaze with angry eyes, because I'm ugly inside. Don't draw me in and hypnotize. Don't compliment and patronize. Don't waste your empty flattery. Don't act like it should matter to me. Don't flaunt yourself and bat your eyes. Don't spin your tails and spew your lies. Don't tell me I look good tonight, 'cause I'm ugly inside. If they only knew the demons within, they'd see I wear a grimace where they interpreted a grin. If they only knew the demons I face, they'd understand these walls that are keeping me safe. I paint my nails, I paint my face, I take the stage and present my case. As you growl and hiss and criticize, I know exactly what you've said. I hear your thoughts inside my head, setting me ablaze with angry eyes, because I'm ugly inside. I'm ugly inside. I'm ugly inside. I'm ugly inside.
Behold, see how the mighty have fallen from their thrones in the sky. Hypocrites! Mark my words, there will be no exceptions. Even the gods will be judged.
retribution's here, and you have much to fear. God can surely time, but death is just a start. None will sing you praises or even speak your name. No one will remember that you ever lived. You were the enslaver, I am the avenger. Time to pay the piper, you will be erased. Of men, my scars were deep and have yet to mend. There's but one reason for me to live on, to make you pay for all you've done. Retribution's here, and you have much to fear. God can surely die, but death is just a start. None will sing your praises or even speak your name. No one will remember that you ever lived. You are the enslaver, I am the avenger. Time to pay the piper, you will be erased. You will be forgot. You will be denied. You will be demonized. See the throne fall tumbles, gone round your temples, ruin your altars. Crush all that you rock crumbles to dust. How does it feel to be demonized?
Make a choice. Look at your reflection, babe. Your voice is always a blessing. Between the lines lies all the golden kind. One slip of will suffice. Cut off, face down. You're led by the crowd. Don't let yourself be drowned.
all are freaking out. They know that a storm is a-coming and it's only gonna be shaking them down. The mayor says with a little bit of patience we will find a way to stabilize. But they know that it's only just a matter of time. Death on the Liberty line, stolen away, we're out in the night. Left all your freedoms behind, they took them away, headed from side. Hey now, there's a new situation and they're calling it emergency law, asking your ID and your papers where you were the night before. The gov says with a little bit of time we will find a way to make up a plan. But they know there's a wink and a slide of the hand. Death on the Liberty line, stolen away, we're out in the night. Left all your freedoms behind, they sold them away and hid them from sight. Close our eyes, push reason aside, and cast out our brother before the truth is at hand, before we discover death on the Liberty line, stolen away, went out in the night. Death on the Liberty line, stolen away, went out in the night. Left all your freedoms behind, they took them away, headed from side.
All right, well, that was Craig Greenberg, and join me tomorrow, 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably have DJ Sickness on with me, and we'll do our thing, and sorry about the momentary break. And the new time is 8 o'clock to 11 p.m. It was due to making sure that we have enough time to get everything done properly. And everything. All right, so here once again is our brand new intro.
Local radio wants to stream to. Local radio wants to mean to. Local radio, get your app for free too. Local radio, local radio, local radio. To local radio, what you need to. Local radio, music for every genre too. Local radio, views are you need to. Local radio, local radio, local ready. Set. Are you